All right, what's going on YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? I'm Bubba the Raider, coming at you today. Tonight we play the Green Bay Packers in our Week 3. Oh, there's some glare going on. Sorry. In our Week 3 preseason game. I didn't make a video for Week 2. Pretty ugly game against the Rams. Reason being was we had a friend in town from Arizona where I went to college during the game, and then I had kind of a medical emergency after the game, and so my swelling has gone down enough that I feel like I can make a video today and be super good looking like I usually am. So you're welcome. So we play the Packers tonight. Wanted to give you some thoughts on a couple things that are going on. Just a real quick video, and then I'll make another one explaining like what happened in the game. So there's been some news with the Raiders lately. We signed Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. I I like the pick. I don't feel strongly about it one way or the other. He is someone who is old, used to be really good. I know Gruden's doing this, pick up some old guy stuff. Sorry, my dog's whining. Pick up old guys. We've got a lot of them, Leon Hall and Sharice Wright. There's a lot of older guys. And this falls right in the category. If you're going to have a bunch of old guys, you might want to create as much competition as you possibly can with those old guys. Hi, Remus. Furthermore, we cut Obi Melifonwu. I was a little bit surprised and also a little bit not surprised. I just don't think Gruden likes him. I really think that's kind of the deal. Gruden's not a fan and got rid of him. So those kind of the two big things that happened this week. Couple thoughts on last week's game. I was really looking forward to seeing Arden Key. I thought he kind of came out a little flat. He only played 9 snaps and wasn't incredible. Maurice Hurst looked good. Chris Warren, man, he's been looking good. It's one of those things where you don't want to fall too crazy about a guy because it's the preseason. He's going against a bunch of scrubs. But DeAndre Washington is hurt, and I think he's all but eliminated himself from this running back committee at this point with that injury. Untimely. Made the decision easier, I think, in the end for the coaches. So you'll have, in my opinion, you'll have Lynch, Martin, Richard, and Chris Warren, who I definitely think has earned a spot. What else? I was, last week's play calling was pretty vanilla, but I was a little bit frustrated with the third down play calling, and something that I took from the game that I think we can utilize moving into week 1 against the Rams is Wade Phillips, their defensive coordinator, brought the heat on third down. Every third down. He was sending blitzes right up the middle. And it was something that I don't know if it was EJ Manuel or the play calling or both. Actually, it was both. Didn't account for that. And it's like, he's going to do it. You need to be able to adjust to that. And so I was a little frustrated with the lack of ability to think on your feet and prepare for that, both by the play calling and by EJ Manuel. If he's sending those blitzes up the middle on third down every time, get the ball out of your hands quickly, right? Dial up some screens, dial up a few things, some quick slants. I understand that it's hard to gain a lot of yards sometimes that way, but you're getting sacked. And that last third down on that last drive when we had a chance to come in and win it, I understand it's preseason and the win isn't that important, but you still want to win. You're competing, and that should have been something. It was just frustrating to see it again. Quarterbacks put the ball on the ground 4 times or something like that. It was really frustrating to see. So we'll see. Couple things I'm looking forward to tonight in the game against the Packers. Number one, I am extremely interested in seeing Doug Martin because I kind of feel. I was talking to my dad about this, and he was talking about how Doug Martin could be a beast for us. He's a Chiefs fan, which is disgusting. But how he feels Doug Martin could be a beast. And I've been thinking about it, and all we've heard is good things, but we haven't seen anything. He hasn't, I don't think he's touched the ball this preseason. And I wonder if Gruden's kind of hiding him, keeping him under wraps, and then going to unload with him in the regular season. So I'll be interesting to see if he touches the ball tonight, how much he touches the ball tonight, and what he does when he touches the ball tonight. So I'll be looking for Doug Martin. A lot of the same. I'm going to be looking for our newer guys. I'm going to look for, I think, Gary and Conley. I want to see how he does. He didn't play very much last week. I want to see, how our impact rookies, potential early impact rookies, Colton Miller does tonight. I was really surprised to see him not play last week. I understand he's a starter, but he needs all the reps he can get, and I was a little bit shocked that Gruden didn't play him last week, so we'll see what happens this week. But again, I understand that Gruden's trying to show as little, and so was McVay. How bad is our safety situation? I think it's pretty bad. I didn't think that beforehand, and now it makes me look at the possibility of drafting Derwin James this year and go, maybe we should have. But they talk a lot about Marcus Gilchrist, and hopefully he comes out and he can really hold it down. Obi cleared waivers today, so he's on our injured reserve now. Can't cut him until he's healthy. I think it's pretty bad. I'm not a fan of Reggie Nelson. I am a huge fan of Carl Joseph. Maybe Shalom Luwani has shown something. I don't know, but I honestly feel like it went from a strength on our team to a position that we will be addressing in the draft, should be addressing in the draft relatively early this upcoming year, depending on how Marcus Gilchrist looks. So I think it's pretty bad. But we'll see. Maybe we plan on moving Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie to safety. I definitely think with how it looks, I'm not a Reggie Nelson fan. I said that. I feel like they're not going to move Carl Joseph to free safety, which is where I think he should play. They'll keep him at strong. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it looks. But that's another thing I'm going to be looking for tonight is the safety situation. That was a great question. So impact rookies. I'm going to be watching Maurice Hurst, P.J. Hall, Arden Key, Nick Nelson. Maybe he's someone else who can play some safety. I thought he played all right last week. He's kind of impressing me a little bit. So that's another one I'm going to be watching pretty tightly. I want to see how Markel Lee looks. Derek Johnson's had a lot. He's had a lot of really high praise for Markel Lee, and that's pretty cool from a veteran. Derek Johnson's never been a superstar, but he's always been a really solid player, someone that you would love Markel Lee to end up being. So maybe we create a hole in the safety by cutting Obi, but fill a hole by giving Markel Lee a veteran to learn from, like Derek Johnson, or I guess he had Navarro Bowman last year. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. Rashawn Melvin, I really like the pickup of Rashawn Melvin, and I'm really excited to see how he plays. So those are kind of the things I'm going to be looking for tonight. I want to see how much the starters play. I think Gruden, I thought I had heard somewhere Gruden said something about a quarter to a quarter and a half, maybe the first half. And that's pretty typical. Week 3 is as close to the way it's been in the past is week 1, teams' starters usually play for about a drive, maybe 2. Week 2, they usually play for about a quarter-ish. Week 3, a half, and then week 4, Not at all. If it is at all, it's usually about a series. And that's typically how it's gone. Now teams stray from that. Last week you didn't see our starters play at all, let alone a quarter, with a few exceptions. So it'll be interesting to watch. It'll be interesting to see how guys come out and play tonight. You know, the Packers are a good football team. I'm excited to see our young secondary, Gary and Conley, how he does against Aaron Rodgers tonight. And if he locks up whoever it is, he's going to be Devontae Adams or Randall Cobb or whoever it may be. They've got a couple rookies over there as well that are going to be pretty good that they drafted. So it'll be interesting. Jordy Nelson returning, John Gruden returning because he coached for the Packers, not the head coach, but he was there for a while. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Pretty excited. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you're looking for. Let me know what you think. I was a little concerned. Like I said, I'll also be watching the backup quarterbacks because I was a little concerned with them this last week, especially with them turning the ball over like they did. A lot of careless fumbles. So we'll see what happens. But let me know what you think. Let me know what you're looking for. And I'll make a video telling you what I see, what I liked, what I didn't like. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. If you dislike the video, do your thing. Dislike it. Just let me know. Just win, baby.